Salutations, everybody. How is everybody doing? Happy Thursday. So, as you guys read the title, basically, we're gonna be finishing Death and Taxes today. And yeah, hey Dobie, it's good to see you. Good to see you're here 2 streams in a row. Basically I'm still setting up and we're putting in the vaporwave. I also need to update that I have a cat on my lap. And tomorrow he's going to the vet to complete his shots. Yeah. So Edmund is currently on my lap, sitting, watching, being chilling as they say. For those of you who don't know, Edmund is my cat. He is 4 months old. We adopted him we adopted him a few months ago. No, not a few weeks ago, near the end of September. He is a flame point Siamese cat, and he is very cute and cuddly. And he also loves to bite because he is a tiny chomper. And today I actually this week I think it's I don't know if I already said this. No, it happened the day after the stream. He's trying to eat my phone. No, baby, you're not allowed on the table. You're not allowed on the table. No. You're not allowed on the table. Yeah, so this is a cat in a lap situation. Yesterday, like on Tuesday, I was chilling in my house, and I was watching House on a table, and Edmund was frolicking and jumping around. And all of a fucking sudden, Edmund jumps on me, claws unsheathed, and sinks his claws into my thigh. And I started like screaming because it really hurts. He sounds fun to take. No, he's really sweet. He's a sweetheart. He's very sweet. He just has a lot of energy and he needs to be taught that biting hurts. So yeah, right now he is paying attention to my computer and the funny sounds. Aren't you, baby? Yes. And as you can see, he can get kisses. Basically, so I remove him and suddenly, there is blood. Like I go in and it didn't like draw blood, but like the marks became like red, and now I have 4 claw marks on my thigh because a certain idiot thought I was part of the chair. He thought I was a part of the chair and jumped at me. And the same day, while we were chilling together, Edmund thought it would be really funny to like sucker punch me in the eye. Because he doesn't have a lot of thoughts inside his brain. He spins around, he chases his tail at least once a day, probably more. Yes, baby. Are you looking? Are you looking? What do you do? No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to go on. So, the moral of the story is that I'm not allowed to have short shorts. I'm not allowed to wear shorts in the house. Got a mini athlete at home. Yes. He is a mini athlete. He is a mini athlete, aren't you, baby? And tomorrow, we're gonna take him to the vet and he's gonna get the rest of his shots. And basically, because he didn't get all of his shots, I went and got a tetanus injection. And I don't know if you guys ever had the tetanus injections, but these hurt like hell. So like my forearm, my arm is still hurting from the tetanus injection. So yeah, that was my day. I don't know, how about you? I had a small idiot who decided. Other things the kitty did. The cat He also likes biting my toes. He is a biter. And right now he's chilling on my head, like on my lap. So we're just gonna have a cat and lap situation until he decides he's bored. But for now he seems to be chilling and he's licking my fingies. Aren't you, baby? Aren't you, baby? So anyways, today we're gonna be finishing Death and Taxes. A game that I arbitrarily picked from my, I arbitrarily picked from my Steam library because I bought it. Probably in a sale, probably in a sale. And, are you eating my phone case? Are you eating my phone case, Edmund? You know you can't do that, right, baby? Yeah, so this stream is featuring a cat. A very small cat. Even though he actually grew pretty big in the month or so that we had him. I think he was smaller. So kitties grew pretty fast. Also gonna readjust. And yeah, last time we're basically filing who lives and who dies as a Grim Reaper, and we have a mysterious voice, and we talk to a bunch of NPCs. This game is really funny. And basically, when we finished the stream, it was halfway through. And now he wants to get off. You want to get off, baby? Okay. I'm gonna give you a stuffy plate. Do you want to chase the rice ball? Do you want to chase the rice ball? Yes, you want to chase the rice ball. Go, get it. Okay. So yeah, we're halfway through the game. And basically, we are a Grim Reaper who works with Fate's office. And it seems like we talked with everyone, I think.
Hey again, what can I get you?
Tell me about the archivist.
The prime curator of the archive, you mean? I haven't met anyone so enamored with structure and organizations before. I guess it comes with the territory. You two ought to get along fine. Heck, just maybe you should eventually apply for an archive job instead.
Should I really?
Nah, what else you got in mind?
Yeah.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
So basically, we're gonna start off to the next day, and seems like we actually bought something. I don't remember what it is. Oh, on fire today? Heck yeah! Look at me, I look very edgy. I think that today we're going to be a golden Grim Reaper because we sure do love money. We're gonna be completely golden. We're gonna be a salesman. And we're gonna end the day, and which means we have a lot of files to get around. So basically how this game works is that we have a bunch of notes. We can decide if they live or die. Also a bunch of shit we can, we also have a bunch of stim toys. And we also have objectives from Grimm that we need to fill. But first, I want to look at the phone and see how we improved. How we changed the world with the people we decide to kill. Crow News CEO of What's social media platform planning to open a museum and antiques and relics. Foodies, cozy bohemian raffle house getting popularity, go check it out. So not much happened. Let's see what Grimm has to say to us. Congratulations, Grimm. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day, so be attentive. Today's quota is a total of 6 humans have to die, and we have 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die, and at least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. So let's look. So basically, we have 3 people who have to die, and 2 people we have to kill, and 1's a freebie. So let's see. Geographer is a science, I think. Yes. Taxi driver. Organizer. Climate scientist. And archaeologist. So all these 3 have to die. This person has to die. And this person has to die as well. And then I have a freebie I can choose. So let's start by looking at their certain victims so we'll feel bad with ourselves. This one is very conformist. So unfortunately we don't have much to do about that. We have Lillian Kerr. Lillian hails from a small village on the coast where they spent their early years studying ichthyology. This year inspired them to turn their attention towards global matters, to the multituous interrelated networks that make up our planet. And unfortunately, you are a scientist, and unfortunately, you're gonna have to die. I'm so sorry, buddy. So he's taken care of. We have Damien Watts, a geographer, aged 42. Damien is a geomorphologist researching a mysterious new series of mineral formations, appearing mostly in the tundra regions. This phenomenon exhibits a shimmer and they're often shaped like human arms. Damien is on the verge of a breakthrough, but oh shit, this guy needs to die. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna restart the day because, yeah. We fucked up. He needed to die. Oh! 9 local hikers found in the mountains, circumstances uncertain. Jesus. There we go. You need to die, unfortunately. You don't get to live. The geographer also needs to die. So sorry, buddy. You just gotta. You have now been cursed with death, also Tark says. Hey Marcus, it's nice to see you. We are halfway through the game, and today's plan is to finish it. And we have Gregory Hayal. Legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this node archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Ferrodin region. Why are you killing these people? Because that's my job. I am a Grim Reaper. And unfortunately, all three scientists need to die today, and we have 2 30-year younger people that need to die, so these 2 have to die, unfortunately. Let's see. Florence, Oluwa, and organizers. Florence is one of the central organizers behind canvassing for the re-election of popular politician Baron Syander. Ah, that's pretty subtle. When not engaging in political campaigning, Florence enjoys long bike rides and tending to their small garden. Unfortunately, Florence, you may be young, but unfortunately, fate decided that you need to die. And then we have Milena Altamira, a taxi driver. Milena is stuck right in the middle of a taxi mafia turf war. Excuse me? They had their tire slashed, their car changed to a traffic signpost, the front window painted, and the interior of their car filled with foam. They're now considering joining an app-shared rideshare service. And unfortunately, you're not gonna survive the turf war. I'm just doing my job. It's absolutely nothing personal. And now we have to pick between these 3. We have white-collar criminal, email scanner, and money launderer. So let's see who's the worst of them. Rico Papillon, an email scammer. Rico has built a fully automated... Yeah, she wants to become an Uber. That's pretty unforgivable. Sending thousands of emails a day, offering people reaches beyond their wildest dreams, only if they share their credit card information first. It's a numbers game, so they succeed from time to time. I don't have much sympathy to email scammers, but let's see what else we have to deal with. Nora Sofia Eto. Nora turned regular embezzlement after their multi-level marketing scheme failed. The beauty products and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All this to pay their mortgage and keep their child into a decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in their spare time. Wow. Can you just kill them all and be done with work? I mean, I can, but I don't like playing like that. So, Nora, I feel like I don't really feel like killing Nora. But let's see. And Christopher White, a money launderer. Oof. Christopher opened a Waffle House in the middle of the Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim legal. Okay, but have you considered... What have I considered? In the middle of... She could just take her kid to a public school. I mean, listen, Nora can take their kid to a decent school if they die. Christopher opened a Waffle House in the middle of the Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim legal income but avoid customers. When a hiker finds a place, which sometimes happens, Christopher starts sweating profusely and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. I have a feeling... Okay. So none of these guys are pretty good. I have a feeling that... Wait, can I put these in my piggy bank? Oh shit. Shit, I can put these in the piggy bank. Nice. And there's a little pig that's following him. That's cute. Listen, I have a feeling... I'm sorry, but Rico is an email scammer, and I don't like email scammers, so you die as well. Everyone else deserves to live with their unfortunate crimes. Nora, I hope you repent, and Christopher, you need to get better ingredients. Even though you might kill someone. But that'll just give me more job for later. And we are donezo. Which means now we have to, talk with the evil,
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You have achieved.
with the weird voices in my head.
Your grandeur grows with every passing year.
Also, I need to close my gate.
Soon
door. I have some
you'll be
noises.
but mere motes beside your blazing.
I wonder if I have some noises coming out of my room. I also want to see where the cat is. Annette, where are you, baby? Are you in the room or are you outside? And then left my room. Maintaining the visibility of your job like a boss. Yeah. What are you rambling about now?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing, Your Majesty. Carrie, already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
We still have no idea who this person is. But we have to talk with fate.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Basic, one day follows another.
Just so. Even we cannot stop the constant advance of time.
Hey, who threw a tomato?
Well, let us quickly go over the usual...
fate kinda deserves it.
The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay. On a Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I'm not sure about the whole rebellion thing he spoke of.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor.
Like Refantasio?
This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
Yeah, it's because your cat doesn't really speak.
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
Huh? How does it work?
Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals. Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions. That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else?
I'm still a bit unclear about the origin of the rules.
What do you mean?
Do you pick what's supposed to happen and thus make it happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference.
Crazy.
Our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly. In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links. You should consider time works a bit differently in here.
Interesting.
Anything else?
What's my history? Was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Where did my parts come from?
Store and places.
Really?
Anything else?
Do you play chess? I recall some film of death with tons of chess.
No. I am instead particularly...
What was that
this game
film?
called Go. Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No, we're done.
Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it. Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking.
By the way, I noticed the toy behaving oddly, squeaking on its own and all.
Yes? What is odd about it?
I mean, how can that be? Is it alive or something?
But of course.
What?
The toy is crafted with magic, of course. It holds the essence of a living little beast inside that rubber core.
But that's horrible.
That you gave a sentient creature stuck inside an immortal body to a predatory animal? Well, a tad bit horrible, if you put it that way.
Can I take the toy back?
Oh no, what is done.
Oof.
If you not listened to me at all, your actions have consequences.
But I didn't know.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Until tomorrow. Ah, yes, I love having consequences to my actions. Seems like the bar is closed.
Shiver me timbers. Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium.
Let's see. We can get the Annals of Transience. Those are all the days, all of them. Sure thing. I'll take it.
Blimey. We scoured nigh every inch for this calendar. Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship.
You weren't?
Still worth it for the annals work on any year.
Huh.
Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers. And in the footnotes. Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations. And all the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Okay. Let's go upwards. And continue onwards. More dilemmas ahoy. And we have a tracker of our schedule, which basically shows us how many days are left in the game. Crow News, noted archaeologist caught attempt to smuggle ancient artifacts out of Ferrodin, shot by militia group. Okay, so that was actually a better choice because this guy was definitely an Indiana Jones criticism. Traffic collision on the Westerhold motorway claims life of talent of scientists. 2 other survive with injuries. Alien blight covers land. What? Strange arm-shaped mineral formations disappear along with our researcher Damien Watts. Oof. Numerous people around the Cacti Valley have contracted dysentery. Epidemiologist baffled. Eh. 4 yet to be identified people arrested in major embezzlement scandal related to Trans Global Incorporated. Young campaigner shot during a rally by a member of a reactionary group. Oh, that sucks. Polito Bernie Sander, Bernie Sander, mourns loss of longtime supporter, promises to help the family during these dark times. Government to crack down on taxi turf 4 after a driver dies of a stupid prank pull-up on their vehicle. Oh shit. Come one, come all. Ace pilots to host a dazzling air show. Okay, so lots of stuff. Let's see. Look here, Green. How about we try new methods of maintaining equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques more in the structural nature. A total of okay, so he's fucking with me is what he's doing. A total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. So these guys have to die. Keiji Sakai, a retired 66-year-old man. Seems like I only had like one eraser for this entire playthrough. Keiji made a fortune with their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. They decided to use their hard-earned fortune on helping the community, supplying the impoverished regions with free potato plants and helping them become self-sufficient. And unfortunately, Keiji Sakai has to die. So, unfortunately, you have to die. And Masego Okiroya. Is an executive chef. Masego always loved the challenge of resolving problems efficiently, the joy of creative cooking, and generally being the one in charge. Sometimes gruff and severe, but they do care about providing an elegant cuisine experience. They're hoping to expand their horizons, and unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. Nothing personal, man. And everyone else has to die. Let's see who we keep alive. Kevin Mason. Kevin, born and raised in the McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes in tense combat situations. Their family has a history of military service. Kevin is dedicated to her spouse and 7-year-old child, rarely taking any time for themselves, and Kevin gets to live. As for Dudley Singleton, the unemployed 55-year-old man, Dudley aims to make the world a better place by collecting with tear, bottles, cans, and the like. After collecting a set amount, those bottles can be exchanged for money, and new alcohol can be bought from the proceeds, which creates more bottles to take care of. Quite the system you've got going on, buddy, and unfortunately your liver hasn't given up on you yet. Which means we're done for today. Okay. Well, let's see what Fate has to say to me this time.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Sure thing, buddy.
Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Can't be any worse than some of the writers out there, that's true.
Cannot be worse than what? What do you have in mind?
You know, I tried this computer game where you talk to your boss a lot.
Game? Writing? Come now. I hardly think that counts as a real art form. I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. All the files are in order.
Okay, cool.
Excellent. You are
So
a testament
we're
to
fine in that
meticulousness.
regard.
Well, off
Even
you go
Lady
now.
thinks.
I must return to my deliberations.
So while he is deliberating, the bar is closed. I think the bar is only open on weekends. So let's see what
Ahoy.
Mortimer has to
A
offer
pleasure
us.
to see ye again.
I actually want another eraser. Thank you. That's all we can buy for now. So I guess we'll just go to bed. But before we do that, I actually have to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. Until then, enjoy the jazz. back. Ugh. Let's end the day and continue onward. Today's was pretty simple. Let's see about the rest of them. No news at the moment. No, never mind now. We have news. Crow News. Fancy flying convinces the government to increase funds on all-purpose fighter aircraft research. Research has been struggling due to aircraft being bad at literally everything. Chef ends his own life after cancer diagnosis. Last wish is for their body to be turned into compost for a grove of trees. Wow, that's dark. Oh, how I love how this game, I swear, you guys. A fresh idea. I hope you're still well motivated for your performance discussion. You'll be required to demonstrate utmost precision today. All humans in the bottom row have to die. This is the bottom row. So, let's go over our victims and see who we have to kill today. Woo! Sanyu Furaha, shopkeeper. Frustrated with bland condiment section at the local grocery store, Sanyu opened a shop to sell specialty cooking ingredients. Now people can cook dishes originating from all around the globe. I mean, we love diversity, but unfortunately, we also love killing a bunch of diverse people. So sorry, you gotta die. You're just following commands. Anna von Wolfstein, the judge, age 48. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves their job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power the position brings, and Anna likes having power and influence a little too much. Okay, I don't feel bad about getting rid of this person. And row number 5, and last but not least, hello, welcome to the stream. We are playing Death and Taxes. Walt Guybrush. Walt grew up with a dream of owning an independent film studio where they established a partner where they're just 23. In the past 20 years of the small Frolics Productions has grown into the most expensive producer of artistic and entertainment news content of the world, bringing a diversified variety of joy and cheer for all. This is definitely a Disney parody, and a pretty good one at that. I can't wait to see what happens next. Let's see who gets to die, who gets to live. Alexander O'Malley, a mechanical engineer. Alexander recently made a big career change, shifting from baking pizzas at local Pacluzzi's to robotics engineering. Their dream was to make a waffle-destroying robot. Alexander is deathly afraid of waffles. You know, you can spell deathly with death, but unfortunately, you live. And Mark F. Plyer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Subtle. Makes me wonder if Markiplier played this game and how I responded to this. Mark originates from the island of Ioria, but moved to Cosmopolis City at a young age. They studied engineering at the Polytechnical Institute and started a side career as a MeTuber, mostly videos about engineering, where they've gained a considerable following. Mainly they aspire towards becoming a film director. Well, and you're gonna get to create your films? So congratulations. Stuart Von Ellington, a tavern keeper. We still have taverns in these days this day and age? Crazy. Stuart is the owner of a cozy fantasy literature-themed drinking establishment called the Netherworld in downtown Cosmopolis. They're the original party emmer and really love obscure horror. They're also a member of a podcast about bad films. And your podcast will get to continue a little longer. And we have Benetton Cyrano, a comic artist and podcaster. Benetton, an artist and writer of graphic novels, is often full of science and irreligion. They host, together with a pal, a religion-themed podcast without being a jerk towards the beliefs of others. It's a pleasant listen that brings bi-weekly amusement. In their free time, they've dedicated to crafting intricate poems in many languages. Well, Benton, you get to survive. Which means we're done for today. Let's go downstairs. Let's go upstairs to see what fate has to say to us for our evaluation.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me.
How so?
Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Maybe, but it's not our call to make.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
Honestly, it's all way over my head. I don't really see this line of thought going anywhere. I'm just here to follow orders. Can humans achieve immortality? Somehow?
To put us right out of business? And you out of existence? Would you really trade yourself for them?
That's
What
a good
time
question.
it would be for us all. A peaceful time. Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Actually, I do have thoughts on loyalty.
I am all ears, Grim.
Don't you think this flows too one way? It doesn't seem fair because I've got basically no agency.
Should you have some when we are dealing with matters much greater than you?
Maybe not, but it shouldn't be so one-sided.
Such is the nature of loyalty.
Hardly, you're just arrogant, always demanding, never giving back.
Ha! Grand. A reaper demanding its due.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you will just have to live with it. Live. See what I... Where's your sense of humor? Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Good night to you too, buddy. Wait, I didn't even get my daily review.
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you. It seems you marked the proper... Now depart. I have
Okay,
things to
so we
contemplate.
did our job, which is good. Let's see, anything else? I keep hearing, like, pig
You drive a
noises.
hard bargain, mate. But Mortimer does love a good scupper.
Do we have anything we can buy? I guess we can buy the glasses. I guess I'll do that for the funny Mortimer commentary.
We don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? You can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually.
Usually.
So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
Well, what works, works. Now we get to pretend we're an intellectual. What? I get to be a human now? Oh shit! Okay, no, we can't have this. This is a little too uncanny for me. I'm too used to being a skeleton. That's way more cursed than anything else we've seen so far. And I'm being serious. Let's end the day. Go downstairs. And let's see the consequences of our actions. News. Media mogul dies after a sudden case of illness. Law enforcement suspect poisoning. Ooh, probably by the partner. Oh, fuck. I can't believe the Be Right Back has been around here for more than a few minutes. I'm so sorry. You guys genuinely did not see anything. Wow, that's so clumsy of me. I'm sorry. Locals go back to eating plain boiled potatoes with spice soup. Closes after death of owner. No! Climbing the chart, Creed comrades finally hit 6th place on religion-themed podcast list. Let's see what other job we get. Tidings, Grim. Life should not be too predictable. Do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alternation and alternation every so often. And I have developed just a thing for it. Every other profile has to... Wait, every other profile has to die? We have to kill all of them? Jeez. What does every other profile has to die? Does it mean I just need to kill everybody? Oof. What does every other profile have to say? Like, I'm bamboozled, but oh well. I guess we'll just every other profile has to die? What does it mean? What does it mean? I guess I'll just kill all of them. Let's look at our victims. Ayesha Moore, cosmologist. 10 years Ayesha has spent gazing through a powerful telescope at the stars and across the universe. Bit by bit, they've become more and more convinced that the whole world is actually some simulation. A realistic reproduction crafted in binary. And unfortunately, you will never share your findings. Ami Morin Podge. Ami is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with his skill. They hunt elusive mountain cats with their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. Don't kill the cats. Anya Karpova. Who needs statistics when you have fancy algorithms? Data scientist. When you have fancy algorithms, concepts like AI and machine learning. Not Anya Karpova, that's for sure. They just put in data and regard the results, and absolute truth require no critique. The almighty machines knows all. Die Clanker. Don Fiorinio. A mobster. Don Fiorinio tries to model themselves after the old mafia novels and films, without realizing those stories are made up by authors who had no connection or understanding of organized crime. Soon they'll realize there was no honor codes and family bonds. Crimes is just crimes. That seems fitting. Bart Green, banker. Bart is a wealthy banker, married with 2 kids. They had an affair with the brother of their spouse, but the partner found out and took off with the kids. Then their brother committed suicide, and Bart and Sarah moved to a huge countryside mansion where they wait alone to meet their lover again. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. You know, maybe I fucked it up, but I'll just have to live with it. And we have Yataro Suwa, a swimming coach. Yataro is the former gold champion swimmer who now coaches aspiring new swimmers. Although they hope for their teenage offspring would take more interest in swimming, the youth is lately increasingly interested in theater production. Oh, then the dad needs to be punished. We don't like because of theater kids. Renee O'Shaughnessy. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high schoolers, an arduous task, all things considered. They have an interest in education science with the aim to upgrade teaching methods of their teachers, as many of old-timers are not up to date with modern approaches, and unfortunately, you're never gonna have to do... You will never get the chance to do that. And you have Satyadar, a governess. Saty's is making some extra money providing tech teaching services in a couple of wealthy private households. They're saving up for a lengthy worldwide trip, during which they plan to visit as many countries as possible. Saty is an avid fan of kite flying. I don't know if that's what he asked. I just killed all of them today. I have no idea if that's what was required. Well, I got an achievement.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
What now? Will you ever leave me alone?
Can't do that. I'm deeply ingrained. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
Haha, very funny. Unlike place to rattle the status quo.
The great engine of life always stops. Someone's gotta stop it. Just happens to be you. Directly in control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
I have no idea if that's what fate wanted me. You really confused me today.
I am disappointed. I had hoped to avoid.
What do you
having
mean?
this
What did he want
discussion
from me?
a second time. Must I reiterate myself? You cannot mark every person to death.
Oof.
If too many perish, the results will be disastrous. It will undo the whole plan.
I'm just gonna... Nope, I have to live with my decisions. I didn't mean...
An accident where you marked you must better yourself. Good night, Grim.
Oof.
Gather your wits before you act.
And I didn't get any money, unfortunately. I didn't know what he meant by every other person needs to die. That was really confusing. What did I get from it? Did I get a hat or something? Well, sometimes you can't get them all. I really fucked up today. I just got really confused. Time to see the consequences. Frolics looks to expand with new Department of Machine Learning, creating thousands of new jobs. Oof. Maybe I shouldn't have killed the data analyst, huh? Grim, I will keep this short. New zones of conflict seem to be emerging. I am suspecting a systemic bias of our basing methodologists. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die? This is becoming a little trickier than I imagined. I think it's these guys. Death of a swim coach, blow against dynamically mobile lifestyle. Crime boss gunned down in the street by rival mobsters, escalates to turf war. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats. Unexpected tornado destroys. Oh man. That was unfortunate. I wanna see again how it works. I think it's these. I think it's these guys. I gotta understand how it works. I'm a little baffled here. Also, I looked up on Steam what I needed to do for day 18. Womp womp. What day am I on? I guess I'll have to figure it out myself. I might as well just get a bad ending or whatever, but it's my ending. Sorry, I'm just a little confused about how to approach this. January Hill. In honor of This is genuinely brain melting with how it needs to be. Sorry, I know I'm cheating, but I'm just really baffled. So it's 3 people. Also, apparently, I'm guessing it just means like the 3 people who are in the bottom. So let's see who we're gonna kill. Vlad Lupu, a recluse, unemployed. Vlad lives alone in their big mansion, brooding, rarely receiving visitors. The big, advanced laboratory, rumored to be in their basement, occasionally attracts travelers in search of knowledge. Unfortunately, you're gonna die. We have Kevin Okowale, a farmer. Kevin is a proud owner of growing the world's largest tomato. After this grand success, their giant beans, presently named Cool Beans, will alleviate local hunger. Their kid, however, thinks it's a very stupid name, and unfortunately, he has to die as well. Let's see. Ashley Dale, a train conductor. Choo choo, all bro, the best train ever. Whichever train Ashley is conducting, they consistently broadcast uplifting messages and jokes, brightening the passengers' train. Unfortunately, these are the last messages to come out of the tax. So everyone else has to live. Amaryllis Stomberg. Amaryllis is chronically exhausted librarian who actually has 3 master's degrees with no doctorate. They also engage in a variety of hobbies, but tend to quickly give up on non-academic things. They have a sharp mind, which others see as too sarcastic. Okay, Liv. Carmen Del Rio. Barista who hates coffee. That's Carmen. Since they find all coffee equally bad tasting, they unknowingly keep committing a grave sin when they're serving customer. Heating up old coffee in a microwave. Oh, that's shitty. Then we have Luis Jimenez. Got munchies for a shark fin, but can't find any. Not Luis Jimenez is near. They're a big fan of shark fin and other questionable foods like turtle jelly, which Luis has served in a restaurant for decades. Dave the Diver be like. They also involve distributing these food items to grocery stores. You still get to live. And January Hill, an honor roll student, a blockbuster actor. Now CEO of Frolics Productions, January has always been ambitious. They started an affair with Frolics' founder. Now their dreams are future aligned. January now strives for Frolics' content to reach all of mankind so she can assimilate their company's great core values. Oh. I mean, that's kind of vile, but whatever. I hope I got it. I got really confused. In my defense, Your Honor, this game can be really confusing sometimes. Let's see.
Grim, why are you here?
Evaluation.
Oh, right. The daily... Always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of...
Okay, cool, we did it. We got the... Thank you, Reddit.
Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Hey, can I ask you some more questions, maybe?
Questions, Grim.
I mean, I like talking with
Fine.
you, Fate. You
I
should
have
take that
trouble
as
finding
a...
inspiration
You should
in
take it as a compliment.
Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if death is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it.
No peaceful, illuminated paradise? No endless suffering in the grass with cosmic horrors? What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange, monstrous gods?
Grim,
Meets your unmaker.
that is just stupid.
Do you think mortals have a drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Sometimes it's something of the like, yes.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaning, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal.
Oof.
Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death?
Unlikely.
That doesn't stop art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
That That moment sure can't come fast enough.
Grim, you are one odd fellow.
So are you.
Any other questions?
Actually, I got nothing.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Goodbye. Let's see. Do you have anything to buy?
Cord blimey! You're looting! All beware.
Let's buy the ethereal resonator. What does it do, even?
Shiver me timbers. 'Tis a tale most sordid. I dare not even recall the details, but since you wish to hear it, I shall tell it forthwith. There I was, scouting some rickety office building downtown, and I saw this in an elevator. Went in, tore it out, and made a run for it. The device has immense power. Ye turn the knob, and infinite pleasant noises come from it. Some might even call it music.
Huh. Okay. After participating in the system, I thought I muted this. Okay, next day. Hopefully the prompts will be less confusing. Frolics News, welcome to the new age, Frolics Future. Eco Watch. Local shark population drops to a dangerous level. Are tasty creatures destined to go extinct? I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, I had to follow orders. Oh, this is the music playlist. Nice. We can finally change the music. Cronews, Fire local library librarian with photographic memory, promises to read books out of loud for those in need. Anti-GMO terrorist attack a farm-killing farmer. The rest of the family called brooding recluse mysteriously disappears. Huh. Okay. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. That's our prompt for today. An eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a grasp of disorder. Wow, the prompts are getting even crazier. So, I guess we'll read. Stellang de Jong, programmer. Stellan enjoys hiking, woodworking, and collecting pictures frames with stock photos. Cringe. They're kind of enjoy programming, but find it hard to stay with all the latest strengths. They have 7 children with 5 different people and will leave and with 5 different people and lead a non-profit trash cleanup organization. 7 children with 5 different people. Huh. Let's continue. Timofey Mogier. Timofey doesn't really think about all different confusing aspects of life. Their objective is to take a pole, run, and then vault over a ball, no matter how high it's been placed. Simple and elegant. Laurenthal Singh, a supermarket cashier. Laurenthal is a full-time cashier and they've embraced the grind with a will of steel. Their beacon is in darkness is space exploration. Laurenthal supports every act taken towards space, and they even take cosmology astrology classes in a community college, with the hope one day contributing to the cause. Okay. Kaveh Arlik, a healer. Kaveh wishes to heal people, so they sought knowledge from a mysterious recluse who reportedly has a magnificent laboratory and possesses great knowledge about healing people. Recently, Kaveh has been feeling increasingly dizzy for some reason, honestly pretty sus. And Garnet Vijana, painter and artist. Garnet loves photography, painting, hiking, and visual journaling. They are diagnosed as bipolar, but okay, I think that the programmer and the healer are pretty sus. Everyone else seems fine. So, you get to live. You get to live. And you get to live. This guy looks sus. And this guy has 7 children with 5 different people. That's pretty sus. The guy does not know how to pull out. Oh my god, the pigs, they're accumulating. They're cloning. Here's to hoping I read the prompt correctly. Oh, it's Kibby. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Oh no, this again? The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings and the ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation.
Okay.
It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential
Wow.
for research. For the novel, yes?
So I'm reporting to the cat again?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. You may be wondering about who is in charge. I did consider leaving dear Lady Poddington again, but my hiatus is only momentary. I am sure you can manage these few days.
So I get freedom?
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking?
Yeah.
To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Oh my god. Well, we got our money. And the den is open today. Let's talk with new people. Let's begin with talking to the skeleton lady over here. Who are you?
Whoa there, stranger. Almost blinded me with that shiny skull of yours.
I can say the same for you.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the human department, right?
Yep, I sure am.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
That obvious, huh?
It is. At least for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
Another human reaper? I've been dying to meet one for ages. Yeah, I can tell by those dark circles. How do you like it here? But you don't look tired at all.
Thanks, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
Actually, meh, work is work.
Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phones.
I mean, this game is pretty low-key.
Cocker, or whatever that dumb app is called. I haven't opened it in years.
What's Cocker?
It's the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world.
Is it like Twitter? Is it their parody of Twitter?
You've looked at your phone, right?
Oh, that. You haven't missed much. Wait, don't you read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
Ever thought asking Fate about your never-changing instructions?
Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
What do you mean? My choices affect the world all the time.
Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion?
I get different instructions all day.
Congratulations?
In any case, reading the news helps make decisions.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
A life with no choices, and you still haven't given up?
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Skullifus? I'm guessing you
Who the
have.
fuck is
Since it
Scalifus?
happened way back, when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Please carry on with the
Okay.
story.
So Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going.
Huh.
Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before.
Okay.
Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar? In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out.
That's it? That's the inspirational story?
That's it, stranger. It inspires me to wake up every day.
Everyone,
Besides,
whatever helps them.
As long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
You should definitely complain, though.
Yeah, real soon I'm gonna complain about how long it takes the bartender to make me a dang drink.
I think it's time you started making your own choices.
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Yes, but your life would be more fun. Good
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe.
I don't know if we want that.
Ah, what the heck. I'll do it.
Oh shit, I actually changed something.
Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
I gave you free advice. You're welcome.
You're a real special individual. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later.
See you later.
I hope.
I hope so too. You're pretty cool. And how about this guy?
Look at that. It's a hatchling.
They look very different.
I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay.
Do they?
Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian the Eradicator?
Just trying to meet new people.
What makes you think people are interested in meeting you, though?
I don't know, asshole.
Got insight into the fabric of the universe, deep reflections on the nature of the office. Save us the boredom. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
Do you know the Reaper who works in the office?
I am the best and brightest.
Oh, this
of
guy's
the
an
bunch.
ass.
When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss.
Okay.
With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
What are you even talking about?
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Are you implying you mark people to death all the time?
Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider management far too lenient. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit.
Okay.
For that is what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers. all have to die.
What's stopping you from marking everyone?
Unthinkable. You mean to suggest I go against fate's rules and kill more people? A lot more. All
I mean,
of
you
them.
can.
I mean, it'd be amazing, yeah. A glorious day. But, such fantasy.
Man,
I
this
can
guy's a
bide
total
my
ass.
time until ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
I hope you. Wow. She's really cool, but this guy's insufferable. What about you, Cerise?
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to delight my eye. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross. It's been ages.
I just think my current look suits me.
Oh, Grimmy. This lack of transformation, no, it does not suit you. I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding
Oh
for a
shit, am I
special
gonna get a
case.
makeover? What did he give me?
A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later. Crisis averted. Say, how's
I mean,
the grind been
thanks.
treating you since our last chat?
Same as usual.
Doesn't that make you suspicious?
A bit.
All of it lumbering onward, unceasing, unfeeling, a deadly machine grinding lives to dust?
Kinda?
Pretty spooky if you ask me. If the choices made were incorrect.
I have to do what I'm told. I was bored for this. Sometimes the tasks get a bit confusing.
Like there's a tinge of arbitrary design in the
There absolutely is.
heckin' scary. One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
Any thoughts on Florian?
That one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk.
Wow, that's pretty true.
At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
They don't seem responsible.
You'd think your profession needed conscientious workers, right? Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience.
I see.
Just hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder.
I sure do hope they
What else
won't.
you got in mind?
Like a drink.
What's your poison?
I'll just say glass of milk.
Going straight edge. I get where you're coming from.
Goobas. Tastes like milk. I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I like this bartender. She's really cool. And I guess we'll, just go home and continue.
It's very cold. When did that happen?
I don't know. Can you feel cold?
Can you? Does your hand at the mouse not feel the chill?
Oh,
It's freezing. Everything halting to a standstill before...
stop being so dramatic.
Yes. Why can't everyone just let you do your thing? Everything would go right if the world stopped getting in your way. Maybe in a new lifetime.
Maybe in a new lifetime. Ah, I get to become a bird now. Nice. Yeah, I'm still gonna be a skeleton. I came in as a skeleton, that's how I'm gonna remain. Let's check out the consequences of my actions. But just a moment. Yeah, okay, let's go. Sports Karma, Timofey jumps over their highest bar yet at the qualifiers, soon to vault themselves right into the World's Championships. Culture Mag, is art still art, even if it makes you feel awful? Let's dive into the modern art scene. New celestial bottle located named Laurenthal after its discoverer. Program dies of fatal Tech Bros programmer dies of a fatal arrow. Market experts warned against investing in Yitcoin. Yeah, I would too. Your attention is required. I've been informed of the delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. 5 humans have to die. 1 human has to be spared. This is of utmost importance. P.S. Do not let the right person live. I guess we'll choose the lesser evil for this one. Angus Armitage. There's nothing like the smell of freshly mined coal in the morning. At least that's what Angus believes. They consult politicians on energy-related policies, always advocating for more drilling, more mining, and more cutting. Clean energies for losers, apparently. I mean, you're a loser as well. Jerry Muriel. A kidnapper, what? Jerry is a creepy kidnapper. There's no way around that. Their latest plan is ambing near stadiums wearing a cute mascot outfit and swiping kids who want to take a photo. It hasn't worked thus far because of the crowds, but they'll demand a substantial ransom. Yeah. Hildegard King Ulime. Due to monetary reason, Hildegard never had the opportunity to go to college. Recently, they had a brooding recluse with a magnificent laboratory in their otherwise empty mansion teach them the secrets of the universe. Around the same time, they started feeling extreme fatigue and chest pain for a reason. I'm starting to see a pattern. Firuze Williams. Firuze is an avid investment enthusiast, spending all their waking hours trading stock prices and buying and selling stocks randomly. Despite having zero knowledge of economies and no desire to learn, they have successfully convinced people on social media to invest in Yitcoin. Elsie Jarvinin. One day Elsie realized the art of hairdressing is missing something important. Experimentation. That's why they started adding new and innovative methods with every client who sits down. So far it's been hit or miss. Some of them end up happy, others not so much. And Samuel Van Selak. Samuel is an editor with a tragic past. Once they've always kept to themselves. Every day it gnaws at them, causing intense sorrow that can never be alleviated. To numb it all, they become addicted to painkillers, which often causes them to hallucinate mythological things. Man, poor guy. Let's see. We have 2 more people to kill. And we can't let the right person live, so I say let's let Samuel live a little longer. I feel kind of bad for them. And let's continue. Oh my god, she destroyed the phone. As you enter, Lady Poddington is batting the rubber gerbil between her paws. Squeak, squeak, the gerbil complains every hit. Can't believe I gave the gerbil to the cats. Yeah, I know the feel toy. See the violence inherent to the system. The old-fashioned phone rings right as you settle in. The familiar, grainy voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
What fun are you having?
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
But...
Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me.
Wow, he just gave
This
up.
matter. So, off you go.
Okie doodle. I think the bar is still open. Nope, it's still the same people.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Let's buy an infernal illuminator.
The base, the marble plate of yore. The arms melted from the cannons of a galleon. A socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogwarts. The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator. He also loved to spark me drink and laugh gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
Okay. Let's go upstairs. And, go to bed, I guess. Job. Seems like we have 1 week left. And so it means we'll probably finish the game today. What the heck? What does it mean? Excuse me? Do all of these show this? What is this? What the fuck does it mean? This is absolutely confusing. I have no idea what I just spawned. Anyways, it seems today's quota is 2 humans have to die. A little easier than expected. Local wildfire reportedly happy this morning for some reason. Oh no, Cosmopolis suburbs announced record levels of clean air recovered from decades of coal exploitation. Okay, so we did a good job by killing the oil baron. Unknown mask gets stuck dead by lightning in the middle of the day. Stadium officials confused. Angry editor arrested for carrying out a violent spree of vengeance. Oh! I don't know if it was a good idea to keep him alive, unfortunately. 2 people have to die! Let's look at our choices. Royshin Cheranega. Royshin really does daily live streams where they play some games, cook some food, draw, and have a pleasant talk with their viewers. And they just have they have a rather large, rapidly growing following. They've also started including environmentally conscious messages to their channel. Okay. Muddy Thesis. What is this name? Muddy hasn't had much time to focus on their studies ever since their partner started taking lessons about their secrets of the universe from a weird recluse disappearing from long periods of time. Now they're snooping outside a recluse's mansion, hoping to get answers. Oh my goodness. Shizuka Arai, a truck driver. Long-distance trucking can be really boring, or frustrating, or meditative. It also gives plenty of time to contemplate issues, or listen to audiobooks and podcasts. At least that's what Shizuka uses the time for. Their aspiration is one day to not drive trucks across the land. And Lisa Markovic, the housekeeper. Lisa loves to engage in gossip. They have a binder full of information on the people living in the house they work for, and a separate binder for all the people who visit. Most of the information is sensitive and can be used to blackmail the wealthy, and they do it all for their children. I mean, it's pretty sus, I'm not gonna lie. I guess we can kill the college student to skip the motif of, like, mysterious mansion that lures people into them. And kill the truck driver. But I don't know. I also feel like they're being pretty scummy, so... Scum be gone. And the live streamer gets to live, and the truck driver gets to live. Hopefully they'll stop driving a truck one of these days. Anything else?
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide you with today?
Nothing I can buy, apparently. I guess we need to go back to Mortimer first. And he's here. In Fate.
Grim?
Welcome back. How was your no, seriously, why can't I get a vacation?
Because you do not need one, and because I say so.
Rude.
Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Sorry, have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not.
Okay.
Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations.
Yeah, they sound like jerks.
Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in... Yes.
Death and taxes.
Exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Kinda like you do to me every day.
It is rather irritating, is it not?
Eh.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Good night. Okay, we can't buy anything yet. And it's open and the bar is closed, so there we go. Let's go here. And let's see how we change the world. Green Thumb, popular streamer, launches eco-friendly campaign. Many people, small changes, and we can already see the results. Economist and nation's wealthiest prosecuted as damning information surfaces. Nation's wealthiest persecuted as damning information surfaces at the house of a dead housekeeper. Maybe it was good they died. Here now, any cool story moments? Fate went on vacation. That's the main thing that happened. I also fucked up and had a day where I killed everyone. But yeah, and we also have a radio. You know, I thought it was a deodorant or a machine for some reason. Also, we have this. I have no idea what this lamp does. I genuinely do not know what this lamp does. I bought it because I could, and it's really confusing. And the Daily Moon. Increasing number of people reported missing near local mansion. Authorities indifferent. Oh no. Go with the flow! Yeah, we're starting to get a lot of, like, weird, weird instructions from Fate. Right, the situation is that everything got jumbled up in our fax delivery. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you are, you know, a skeleton. They're so checked out. Well, let's go with the guts. Let's begin with Amanita Muscovich. Researcher. Amanita has decided their life to researching the end of days. When not working, they take their pile of dogs for a walk or snobbishly drive around their vintage car, even though the battery is chronically empty. Otherwise, they have no personality or political views whatsoever. We don't like these kinds of people. But they do have dogs. I don't know if I like. Let's keep looking. Kaspar. Kaspar Sursalu, a teacher. This prominently right-handed teacher enjoys playing a lot of role-playing games in the vein of Beasts and Swords of Cavernous Horrors of Death. They are deathly afraid of bugs, critters, and other such crawling beasts. You get to live. Catalina Worthington, a retired live streamer? Jesus, what? After a long and exciting life of adventure, Catalina finally decided to settle down and pursue this newfangled thing called live streaming on Jingle TV. They've amassed a small but dedicated following due to their charming personality and infectious laugh. You get to live. I think that's really cute. Lee Young, housekeeper. Lee is a beloved housekeeper for a traditional household. After the last owner perished, they just stayed put and the next family accepted them with open arms. Lee is also secretly housing their asocial spouse in a secret room in their attic. They're deathly allergic to peanuts. Is this like Parasite? Kind of reminds me of Parasite. Price Millard. Price started their photography career by taking tasteful nudes, but soon got bored and decided to run towards nature photography instead. They stalked the country style for glorious vistas and sometimes even aimed their camera at birds and wildlife. You get to live. Oh no, am I hype train? Yeah, because you are clipping. Yeah, it's a good thing we have a clipper around here. Xanthippe Vanderwar. Xanthippe is an aging senator holding on to power because they can't imagine they could do anything else with their life. It's the only thing they have left. Unfortunately, they're also growing increasingly deformed and littered with the modern world. Yeah, die. Eswari Shah, a preacher. I had notifications said I had a new channel badge. Yeah, congratulations! Eswari found religion after hitting rock bottom. After selling a family clock radio for a tiny fix, they got mugged in the alleyway, but found help in a nearby church. After living through withdrawal, their life filled with utter worldly warmth, so they devote themselves to helping others in situations similar to what they've been. Okay. A forklift after a waiter named Luigi. Wow! Luigi is a revolutionary, a radical, and avant-garde for the people, the ultimate underdog, vanguard of change, beloved by all. They love cruising around in their forklift at high speeds, which, considering the forklift, is not very fast. Despite being a liberal arts education, Sky works at the space industry, writing programs to analyze satellite data. They live with their spouse and cats. Any spare time they have enjoying sitting in the hot tub. I mean, who doesn't? But they are certified. Are they certified? Oh shit! We don't know that! Oh no! Oh my goodness, the game caught me on the details. Shit. You die. I guess the preacher should die as well. Feels fitting. And This guy can stay around. Let's finish the day. Let's go upstairs to get our evaluation, but first it seems like we have someone in the dressing room wants to talk.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
I don't understand. My hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls.
This is super weird. Are you talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
Okay, let's see what fate has to say to me right now.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what's the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Mm-hmm. Go on, I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
Go on.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot or will not even experience or perceive, ever.
But we could help them with experience all these things.
But why? What would that change?
I don't know.
Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Did it ever even exist?
No. It is the ultimate...
I was about to say death and taxes, which was funny.
To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I got through the entire rant. Is there a prize?
Yes, you get to skip your performance review. Good night, Grim.
Really? Nice. I'll take it. Let's see.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
Good. You as well. Seems like we have enough for the globe. No, we don't. I guess we'll just save up. Which means we get to finish early and go to bed. Let's see the results of our actions. A legend passes. Gian thief, their war dies in their office chair. The one they thought fought for decades ago as a young progressive. Error spotted in the satellite which would have caused it to crash. It's now slated to reach orbit successfully this week. And a day researcher gets eaten at their lab by bugs used for research. Oof. She's the explorer. The end of day is drawn near. Already the bugs rebel. There is no escape. High quality photo of an extremely rare bird wins first prize at National Nature Photography Competition. Tune in today. Those live streamed by a Jolly Elder are absolutely worth it. Teacher maimed at a freak emo-related accident. Oof. Threats of anti-corporate protests on Ball Street as supporters gather their forces. Hostile language becoming more prevalent in politics as fake news blamed for literally everything. Wallpapers are the fashion of the now. Get these wallpapers or be lame. Let's see. We have 5 days until we're done with the game. Graham, the humans have given up most of their civil liberties all across the globe. Who would have thought it would be so voluntarily as they could be coerced to do anything? Today's quota is that 4 humans have to die. We have 1, 2, which means only 1 has to live? That's crazy. Let's see. Let's go over our options, I guess. John Millibrand, active cultist. John started following a prominent lifestyle guru on social media a few years ago. What began as an innocent interested in wall painting soon transformed into an unwavering insistent wallpaper as the only acceptable wall covering. Crazy. But I guess it's kind of harmless. Let's continue. Grand Sack. Gymnast. The actual organizer of the notorious and worldwide anti-corporate protest Occupy Ball Street Grant takes activism to a whole new level. They demand corporations and governments to take action against the growing inequality crisis. They also love dogs and take their pets with them to their protests. Okay, this guy probably needs to live. Let's look at everyone else. Garrett Galt, an investor slash scam artist. Who is this person? And nobody. Vain and arrogant, they promised numerous grand inventions, all of which have failed. Blinded by egoism, they refuse to learn any lessons to continue on this path, ultimately leading to ruin of several businesses and the death of a number of people. Well, karma's a bitch. And then we have a mysterious capitalist, Harrison Stewart. What the fuck does that mean? No one knows much about Harrison. Their history and identity are both mysteries. Most often say they are seen moving around a wheelchair, barely speaking a word to everyone, although it is known they once helped a lost detective. I guess they died. They're pretty old. So I'm guessing everyone else dies except the activist. He should probably be there to lead it. Let's continue. Up we go to talk with fate.
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim?
Not really. Something bad is going on in the world.
Indeed. Alas, Transformations often require sacrifices. Do you agree?
Yeah.
My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
What about my daily reviews?
Who cares, Grim? They are a bore.
What am I supposed to do now?
What you always do, Grim. It is your job to
Wow,
take
what the
care
fuck
of
is
the
going
world.
on? He just, like, gave the fuck up.
I trust you to make the correct choices. I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me.
Man, Fate is just the guy of all
Work
time.
to be done, while there is still
The
time.
entity of all time. Okay.
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
We get to have the Eye of Anpu. Let's see what this is.
Ever been to the land of dunes, ye scallywag? There be ancient civilizations.
I mean,
under
I don't
the
know. I
sands.
kind of got created a while
Once I
back.
dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging the bowels of the world eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping. Till the riches were secure. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
Okay. I want to see how I look now. Should be interesting. Are you okay? I get to be a doggy! Nice! Fine, I guess I'm gonna allow myself to become a dog. This is nice, actually. You know, this reminded me of this show called House of Anubis. It was this this mystery TV show on Nickelodeon where like each episode was like 10 minutes and it was like about a bunch of like kids in a boarding school and there's a bunch of like mysteries in their dorm. I remember being really obsessed with it back when I was 12, but it was really fucking goofy thinking back. But I remember House of Anubis. It lives in my brain. Another protest against corporate greed takes place on Ball Street. Well-known gymnast retires from professional sports to focus on professional protesting. Prominent political activist found dead in house apartment and suspected taste of auto. Oh wow, AEA. Oh wow, that's pretty uncomfortable. Hate speech on the rise as extreme extracurricular organization taken over by an even more draconian leader. Oh no. Is it about like the athlete? Oh no. Inventor drowns in first contempt to start a construction of an underwater city. Society teetering on collapses, inequality rises, and inflation renders populace unable to buy good food. Oof. Genetically modified crops proven to be a hoax. Use all natural fertilizers. For Grim, 6 humans have to die. So we have to pick who is alive. The monocultural human empire is facing severe difficulties in governing, also feeding itself. Humans who are deemed useless are being repurposed as food. Ingenious. Oh no! Oh fuck. I guess we'll have to look. Well, I guess we'll have to pick. Kaio Anderson. Unemployed hipster. Oof. Kaio, CA for short, probably wishes they would have been born to the Renaissance society, as they have many skills that are simply useless in today's world. A self-proclaimed hipster. Wow. CA attempts to work odd jobs when they can. Nonetheless, they are currently homeless and their only sustenance comes from dumpster diving. Oof. Unfortunate. Lionel Jet, a fast food chef. Lionel is a burger-loving person. Lionel loves baking them and eating them. Nothing can keep them happy than having the chance to keep on running their little burger joint at the corner of Ball Street. However, lack of purchasing power and government-subsidized nutritional sludge factories threaten to put fast food out of business. Sammy McKinley, a psychiatrist. Sammy has been a prominent figurehead in the psychiatric academia after receiving their doctorate. They enjoy widespread success of their theory of baseline happiness. World governments remain skeptical, but in their leisure time, Sammy enjoys growing and nurturing various trees in their backyard. Okay. Siami Wright, a food service assistant. Siani prepares the food for cooking, beverages for drinking. Later, they clean their kitchen work areas. It's routine, repetitive work, but it's the best they can manage while getting themselves through college. They've learned to cope with the struggle after their parents died when they were young. Aw, man. And Raphael Standender, a private detective. Raphael always had this problem with authority, which is why they got fired from their previous police job from insubordination. They preferred to work alone anyway. They started an investigation firm hoping to catch dangerous criminals, but mostly get hired to follow cheating spouses and take incriminating photos. Who should I kill? Who should I spare? And a district attorney. Damon is a massively corrupt law enforcement official. They do their job effectively, but also engage in bribery and nepotism. They also run a very successful smuggling ring that provides weapons and live ammunition to developing countries. They have a rescue cat they love very much named Booch. I don't know. I don't know. So who should I spare? Ahmed has never been happy with the status quo, as did they with whatever they currently happen to have. They're always aiming higher for their experimenting in various different fields in order to find new ways to make even more productive crops. I mean, we have a food shortage, so maybe we should have the farmer live and everyone else die. To me, that seems like the reasonable decision. So everyone else dies, unfortunately. Yeah, 6 humans have to die. We have 7. And we're done for the day. Let's see what Fate has to say to us. Wait, first of all, what does the dressing room have to say to us?
What, pray tell, happened to the world?
I don't know. I did it. I'm a failure.
Stuck in a hole and insistent on using the scythe as a shovel. Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort?
Spare me your ramblings, oh voice in my head.
You sure?
I'm sure. No, actually tell me the tale.
All right. Where was I? Okay. A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen. Then the wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away.
Am I the wyvern?
Yes.
Okay. You would have answered yes to any of those?
Yes. It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson. We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Oh man. Seems like things are getting worse.
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
Let's get new clothing. The Cavalera.
Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale. You ever hear of the Dia de Muertos? A wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of mi amigo. Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mess stuck to me face. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
Okay. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to get the snow globe. I don't know. Oh, cool. I get to be Bruja. Oh, the sugar skull is really cute. This is what we look like now. Which means now it's time to go to bed. No, it's actually time to go to Fate.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts. Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative technique?
Haven't you seen what's happening in the world?
No, not really. I have been most occupied. Fine. Let us take a look at the situation. My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts. A dystopian monoculture enforced by Frolix Productions, the only remaining Ultra Corporation.
Oh wow, maybe we should have killed the Frolix
Will
people.
not last long. Nearly all resources have already been wasted.
That's a little too real.
Humans turned into food paste to feed the starving affluent, into batteries to power the distraction complex.
Oh my god, I should have killed January Hill!
Admire the ingenuity of January Hill.
I should have killed January Hill.
What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all.
I thought your rules were supposed to put a stop to this.
Are you sure you followed them properly? To the letter?
Maybe? I don't know, it's unclear.
What is done is done.
And you kinda suck.
These are the consequences you must live with.
This guy sucks.
Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
I can't believe I fucking sent the world into a doom corporation. I should have killed January Hill. I should have killed January Hill! Unknown individual found dead in trash as Canis hosts a dumpster diving blog meets their unlikely demise. Cosmopolis owned sweetheart district attorney presumed dead in car bomb attack. Diseases run rampant claims lives of pharmaceutical companies established chokehold on available medicine. Last issue printed in website sued to close this collapse of monetary system. Jesus! Experimental farmer arrested for poisoning Hecatry. Jesus, what did I do? I fucked up! A dystopia. Look at the window, Grim. This is what humans have created for themselves. Another wasteland of nothingness and insanity. Jesus, this game is so depressing. Rio has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. I mean, I guess that's the consequences of my action. Really poking me, like getting in the butt. What did taxes ever do to us anyway? Alabaster has completely lost it. They lost all their material possession with the world falling apart along with their mind. Now they roam around the ruins of Cosmopolis City and their spiked diesel truck, imitating the pirate's legend Mad Thad. Whoever gets in their way, Alabaster judges on whether live or die based on the flip of a coin. Oof. And Dakota Michelson. Dakota is a marketing genius who would sell barbecue ribs to a vegan. Their exceptional talent landed them as a telemarketer where they recently single-heartedly increased profits by 200. They're especially appealing to, wow, all of these are really bad. I think I'm just good. I think it's like the lesser, I mean, the world is falling apart, but I guess the telemarketer is the lesser evil. So these guys die. And this one gets to live. This game is really depressing. Let's see what fate has to do.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there?
It's just properly spiraling out of control.
Fate unconstrained, with nothing to stop it. Seems a terrible power, yes?
Yeah.
Minds and personalities erased. People reduced to look like mindless drones consuming the entertainment of frolics. Oh, that looks like a nerve stapler. My. It truly looks like the end.
I feel like
giddy with anticipation.
I feel like a total failure, not gonna lie.
Now, do not be so hard on yourself. Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious.
This game is traumatizing, what the heck?
Enjoy your night.
I can't believe I fucking destroyed the world with my choices.
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
Yes!
Oh. Don't tell your captain.
All you did was make it cyberpunk.
Stole a great deal of time.
Yeah, I don't even know what I did. I don't know how I even did it.
I remember it was like barely made it out of the wall. Have you seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there. Almost became one of them. But you can't trap old
Jesus
Mortimer that
Christ.
easy.
Oh, this game, I swear to God. I swear to God. I never wanted this to happen. I guess I'll buy myself a bow tie to distract myself from my choices. There's barely any people left! Double Cat, listen to 903 and shake your leather pants to sweet tunes of power more. Thousands of seniors impoverished after buying junk from telemarketers. Wake up, samurai! We have a city to burn! Seniors protesting for another pension increase. Last transmission, new folks. No more water, see you all on the other side. Oh my god. The few remaining humans have to die. Unbelievable. Oh my god, how the fuck did we get here? What did I do? Oh, it's Mortimer. Hi, buddy.
What ho, mighty! At last we meet here, the finest tavern in all the lands. You know, I'm reminded of the time me and me crew were sailing around the Cape of Ill Omen.
I'm listening with bated breath.
And corresponding to the name, a mighty storm or a burn right on the horizon shook our ship to and fro. Many of me mates swept into the icy depths of the unforgiving ocean. Aye, the sea's a cruel mistress, no ways about it.
Wonderful, love it.
A sudden, we're struck upon by the dread Corsair Darius Greybeard, me nemesis. A furious battle ensued. Cannons blasted, full broadside, heavy damage dealt to me faithful ship. Soon Darius and I engaged in hand-to-hand combat. Stab, slash. The Greybeard clove it in twain, along with his head. Ransacked the rival craft and set it ablaze. 'Tis the finale of many a pirate's out there, you know. Less glamorous than one may expect.
Can I tell you a story?
Absolutely, ye scallywag. Old Mortimer's always willing to hear tales of glorious exploits.
I was walking in the city. The sun was shining onto my face. Suddenly I smelled strange muted a rainbow across the sky. Ash and decay. Subsequently, I'm told I was set upon the cutest puppy ever. They said I'd been doing a good job. So I said, thanks. And we shook hands.
I see.
Yes.
'Twas a most remarkable tale. A marvelous memoir. A fabulous fable.
Mm-hmm.
In return, I offer ye a gift.
Yay, a gift!
This here contraption's called a phantasmalizer. Use it to measure the many spirits ye have imbued into your gullet. Handy after any visit to the tavern.
Okay.
It's a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Congress awaits.
Hey! If it isn't my good pal Grimoire.
At least you're cool, Sari.
Has it already been a month? It's like you just got here a couple hours ago. Word is, you've caused a huge mess out there in the world.
I did!
Things like burning, drowning, dying, all at once. Thought you had it locked down.
And to be perfectly honest, I did a bad job on purpose.
I suppose you'll just have to live with it then. A ruin on your hands, the office disgraced. I don't think there's a redemption arc out of this one.
I don't understand what went wrong.
That there's a mystery I can't help you with. I ain't privy to the intricacies of the work upstairs. Maybe you'll figure it out someday. Eventually. I wonder what's going to happen with the office now that you've got very little left to do.
We can wait until the organism takes over the world.
It's a plan, I can give you that. Maybe not the best, but something. Might be time to get that last drink, huh? Sure. what's your
I'll
poison?
take death and taxes.
Still haven't got the balance of this one quite right. It may need a bit more tinkering.
It's an odd taste for sure. Delicate pastels mixed together with verbosity, braced by an underlying secret code. Mysterious melodies linger in the background. There's an additional flavor of dramatic articulation which has tied it together in a bizarre blend. I'll be going
Au
now.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
Unbelievable.
You've done well, Grand Reaper.
Stop it, you're mocking me. We both know that's not true.
Yeah, wasn't believable at all. We lack the imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent. So, what comes next?
You're the chatty one, so tell me how to fix it.
Too late, unless you cobble together a bit of temporal manipulation. Hop over to a different reality and do better. That'd really be something.
I'm uncomfortable with the idea of multiple dimensions. Right, I'll just push the universal undo button.
If such a button existed, it'd obviously be called, like, New World Plus. Go on, oddball. Nothing else to wait for.
I don't even know what to think now.
Me neither. Sometimes that's the best we can do. We've reached the end. In general, I mean. Not with us. As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
Oh my god.
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not much left now.
Let's just get this over with.
Enjoy the silence, Grim. Do not waste these precious moments. From imaginative spirits to mindless automatons, then ground to dust by their malicious overlords when crisis finally struck. A A swan song for those who forgot how to dream and improve, and gave themselves to lethargic mediocrity. Anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion.
Gods, how did I screw up so badly?
Maybe the answers lie in the book. Yes.
Oh my fucking god.
Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
Unbelievable. Do we have anything left to do here? One paper. The last human must die. I did not want this to end like this, I swear. This game is fucking this game is so heart-wrenching.
The last day, Grim. The last choice. So, how did you choose?
There was only one human.
So very factual, as usual. One human is not enough to save the species, after all. But we ought not prolong the suffering of the last one.
I take it you are behind it all somehow?
That would seem fairly obvious by now, I gather. The great dying is by my design. It is true.
Oh my
do not
god, I
love
should have
humanity.
known.
Not a bit. But why, you ask?
But why?
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death. It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot
And
escape.
fate made it everyone's problem.
Know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. No need for an equilibrium.
Chad, I'm
office
thinking
will
of
not
doing
be
another
necessary.
run, but like one where I just never obey this guy.
Your hollow judgment is insignificant at this point. Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
Witness the end of the world. Finish the game in the lowest chaos in ecology. Mankind succumbing to its intimate flaws. Society's failing. Oof. Humanity wiped out. As you powerlessly wait to fade away.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? A choice.
I'm
the excitement.
devastated.
Admittedly, ye did largely screw everything up, but I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak. There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
Guess I'll do that.
lemon, spice,
What is this?
and human eyes. These were the ingredients chosen to make the perfect little Grim.
The Grim Reaper, you. How should I approach this one?
Finally. What I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Huh, we meet again.
We have not met before.
Mayhaps listen
Are
to
you
the
feeling
cloud?
well?
We'll try. I don't know what the cloud wanted from me.
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cos. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see?
Wait, I have to kill people?
You misunderstand. The people are already in life-threatening situations. You choose the ones you save, and the ones who you do not. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Alright, where do I work?
I will show you your workplace right away. Follow me. One more thing. 1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Oh. So there's an entire system now. I still do not understand what any of these mean. What the fuck am I looking at? What is this? Ah! Oh my god, I get what it does now. Okay. So basically, thanks to this light, we finally know how we can make the world a better place. So we basically need to have high peace. So we have so I'm cheating a little, like a lot. Basically, we need to have low peace. Yeah, low peace. High. No, I want high peace, actually. Let's make sure that we go for high peace, high prosperity, high ecology, and high health. So we're gonna be metagaming the shit out of this one. All this description does not matter. We have to metagame. Which means, if we let this guy live, it's probably gonna help us out. Which means this person has to die. And this guy and this person has to die, unfortunately. One of them has to pass away. Yep, there was an entire system and and even though I got the lamp, I did not understand it, unfortunately.
Oh, the new death spawn.
I hate following
Well,
orders.
So do most who are not in charge. Is that not so? Remember, I see exactly one person perished.
Yeah, I know what you're
How's
up to, so
Tom?
let's skip this.
Me? But if you are so confident as to know better than me, or keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines, and keep up the good work. A new day
I do not
awaits.
trust this guy in the
You
slightest.
go now.
Welcome back, good customer.
Yeah.
'Tis nice of ye to visit me emporium again. Though
I should thank
I may have little to
you.
provide.
Never mind those other options. You want to buy my award plaque?
Nay. You're taking a piss, right? Why'd I ever be interested in utter junk?
I know, it's garbage. That's why I want to get rid of it.
This ain't no secondhand store making. I hope you're done insulting me now. Be off and return when you're ready to do business again.
Okay, fine. Off to bed I go. So let's see what happened this time. Citizens of Aria are getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Locals go back to eating. Okay, so just potatoes. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules for today. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die, so we'll have to make sure we choose between these guys to see what we get from it. Oh, we have no idea what we get from killing or sparing this guy, so we'll have to read. But this guy... Oh my goodness. We have no idea. We have not met these guys yet. Oh shit! Working in the factory is very monotonous. You almost become a machine yourself, so that's how Luther feels more days. They go through a set of predetermined motions that one after the other. However, this has also given them time to compose poetry. Andreas is traumatized by the rise of the Marisol Peninsula conflict, now living on the streets. They are very good with animals and are staunch vegetarian. Okay, so this one has to live. Oh, this actually decreased peace. Shit. That's unfortunate. I guess this guy gets to live. Which actually increased wealth and peace. And this guy... increased nature but decreased wealth. Well, decisions were made. let's go talk to Fate. I do feel I'm gonna be finished in a bit, but I feel like we have to go for at least one more stream.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
More or less like the previous
Oh,
time.
you mean like yesterday? Yes, I suppose so. So, did you follow the rules properly?
Yep, I'm following your rules.
Wonderful. It is nice to see one so driven. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Can I get a vacation? Fuck you.
Rest well.
Is there somewhere where I can look at, like, the stats I have so far? Or no?
Jolly Roger! Again ye honor me tiny abode with your visit.
I guess we'll continue onwards. Okay. Dragonhead Gallery to host an exhibition in intricate wooden sculpture. Manufacturer planned guides to hold after death of worker return. They are soon highly keeping it operating. Oof. Okay. Oh my god. I feel like I think we just like got the tutorial and that's it. Oh my goodness. 2 humans have to die. Which means we get to pick. If he dies, we get a lot of peace points, so I should look at that. A pro gamer, Itoro Oloway. Doping scandal. We'll have to see, maybe this guy will have to pass away. And then it means we have these 2 people who die and everyone else is fine, but we'll have to look. There's a lot of... oh my goodness. A teacher. I guess we'll keep him alive. We've got to lock in, chat. I think I'm gonna do one more day and then we'll finish for tonight because it is getting a little late. But oh boy, I did not expect my actions to have good consequences like this.
On the ocean of quality merchandise.
I'm absolutely, like, fucked by what this game did. I did not expect that!
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How
I
do
feel
you-
like getting back to work without having a lengthy chat.
Oh, the Russian. There really is not much else to say. You may leave.
I'll see you
See
later.
you tomorrow.
end the day. The day and go to Grimm's office. Today's instructions. 3 humans have to die. I'll survive plane crash due to skillful efforts. Well, okay. To miss out on inevitable amounts of taxes this year as people keep hiding their finances from that. Oh, so maybe we shouldn't have kept the tax split or kneecap health seemingly on the rise. Teacher maimed in freak accident. What? Why? Oh, that's because I kept them alive. Unfortunate. Having them pass away is going to help with nature and peace, but not much with wealth, so it could be a good idea to keep them alive. I mean, death. Oh my god, we have no idea! Although they learn everyone, truth, they're just happy to help. Community manager. Digital Sports and Perlax Sports League, they're also a death metal vocalist passionate about getting the very best performance. Oh my god, this game threw me for a fucking loop. I don't know if I want him to die. Actually, let's not kill all the farmers. When we learn exactly. Which means everyone else needs to pass away.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick.
Okay.
All the profiles are... You even adhered. I am beginning to sense a tip. If you keep this up, you will get far. Anyway, I am
Okay,
quite
fuck
busy.
you guys. I don't care about your... What do you have to say?
Until tomorrow, Grim.
And I guess we'll just go... I want to see if I have enough money to buy what I want.
What ho? How can me humble and
No, because the snow globe is very expensive. But yeah, I think it's enough for tonight's stream. Oh my god, I really, you know, I thought that this was a game that I could finish in 3 streams and then finish. I'm not blaming that for anything. I thought, like, that'll be it. That I'll be done. And apparently a lot of people manage, like, just cause chaos. That's crazy. And get fired. This game is pretty crazy, huh? But you know, I think it was a pretty nice stream. I am definitely going to be continuing this game eventually, because I have a feeling we're just like seeing... I at least want to get an ending I'm satisfied with, is what I mean. Hopefully, through Death and Taxes, next time we'll be able to get a better place. But yeah, thank you so much for enjoying this stream, and we'll be continuing, and hopefully finishing Penacony this weekend. So stay frosty, and I'll see you soon.